Welcome to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming.
Howdy.
I'm Berto.
I'm Nims.
All right, so the Mist Hunter
Dun dun dun.
coming out within the next couple days.
Is it really that quick?
Yeah, it's actually it said it was shipping like the little ship icon on Fantasy Flights, and it should be in stores by this week. Based on I was checking out Amazon, talking to the local shop, and they said that it should be coming, but they never really do know. But they're targeting, I think it was like February 2nd, February 3rd.
Oh, then you better upload this like tonight.
Yes,
or else
I will definitely upload this
everything
video.
you just said is going to sound weird.
Yeah, that's true. I will definitely upload it. So the Mist Hunter, this is a small base ship that's being released. And if you know the Star Wars world, wow, I just went there. Star Wars, I do like Star Trek. I am a big Trekkie fan too. But if you do know the Star Wars world, Zuckuss, who's actually a Scum pilot, so this is actually a Scum ship. So they're coming out with his ship. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking ship. I actually kind of like the ship. It's the G1A starfighter ship, and it's got 4 pilot cards and a bunch of upgrade cards as well.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's got 2 main pilots.
Yep.
Zuckuss and then 4 LOM.
Yes.
So Zuckuss is pretty cool. He's a pilot skill of 7.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 3 attack, 1 agility, 4 hull, and 4 shield.
Yep. So it's a beefy ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
His ability is when attacking, you may roll 1 additional attack die. But if you do, the defender rolls 1 additional defense die.
My first reaction is like, ooh, do I really want to do that? But statistically, I mean, you're actually able to get more of a hit or critical and a focus than actually on the defensive die to get an invade or a focus.
Yep.
So it does give you a little bit better stats, but like I'm on the fence on that one. But I mean, not bad for a pilot skill value of 7, and it's got some. It's got the crew. It's got an elite. It's got the system and also the illicit upgrades, which is not bad. And 28 points. It seems like a lot. It's almost like Defender-ish, like T70-ish, but the upgrades and the abilities that these upgrades have are pretty cool.
And plus, the ship, not to stop on the pilots here, but the ship actually has a lot of movement options. Unlike most other ships, it kind of cuts off. This ship has almost every possible speed and turn.
Right.
I mean, you've got your 1 straight bank. You've got your 1 hard.
Yep.
You've got the same thing for 2s. The same thing for 3, except you
for
don't have a 3
hard turns. No
but
hard turns.
You do have a 3K turn.
That's nice.
You have a 4 straight and a 4K. So,
But you noticed this when we were looking at this. There's a lot of red maneuvers on this die. Yeah.
So I think more than a quarter of these maneuvers are red. 16 maneuvers. Yeah, I'm sorry, more than a third are red. It's a lot of stress, but
the cool part is like with 4 LOM's ability.
That's where it pays off.
Yes, that's where it definitely pays off. So for LOM, he's a protocol droid that kind of got a little short circuit, became alive like Johnny 5 in Short Circuit. 5 alive. So the cool part about him is it says at the start of the end phase, you may assign 1 of your stress tokens to another ship at range 1.
Now, the cool thing about that is doesn't say it has to be a friendly ship.
Does not.
Hey, I'm playing Birdo. I'm flying as 4 LOM. Oh, I'm stressed? Nah, you're stressed.
That's
Here you go.
awesome.
So now I don't have to do a green maneuver to get rid of that stress. I can do one of those 50 million red maneuvers on that dial.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's key. I mean, if you can deal out stress, you're also, again, I love when you can manipulate your opponent's ship, like the ion tokens and all that stuff. I mean, if you manipulate them, and the new tractor beam, which this ship has, which we are doing a video on the tractor beam because that's a crazy new maneuver that you can do. But we'll get more into that in a little bit, or in the next video. But it also has, which I love, that has both the Zuckuss and the 4 LOM, but it also has 2 crew cards of the same pilots. So you can outfit like a Zuckuss pilot card with a 4 LOM upgrade crew card. Yep.
I mean, this was their ship, so it kind of makes sense, that they would both be on it at the same time.
Right. And like Zuckuss' ability as a crew card, it says when attacking, you may receive any number of stress tokens to choose an equal number of defensive dice. The defender must re-roll those dice. So again, manipulating dice.
Yeah,
you gotta love it. And so if you do, let's say, one stress token, right, you can take the one stress token. At the end of the phase, you can
then
reallocate
pass it off
it.
to somebody.
Right. So if you use the Forlorn as the pilot card and Zuckuss as your upgrade card, pretty cool. And what we got for Forlorn as the crew card?
Yeah, so for Forlorn, it says when attacking during the modified attack dice step, you may receive one ion token to choose one of the defender's focus or evade tokens. This token cannot be spent during this attack. So you're getting an ion token to choose, an evade or a focus that you don't want them to use for that attack.
That's
so
huge.
if you've got a ship close to being completely destroyed, they've got an evade. Nah, no, you don't. I'm gonna take an ion. You don't get to use that. All right.
That's gonna be rough. And the funny thing is, if you look at these crew cards, they're both 1 point each.
Yeah, they're low point upgrades.
And like I think when we're talking about what says 28 points and 27 points for the 2 pilot cards for Zuckuss and Fulham, this is not that bad. I mean, for as an upgrade, you get another crew, you get another ability.
Yeah.
And they play off each other, which is great. It's kind of like those IG-88s.
Right.
Yep. That's pretty cool. So it does come with the tractor beam. So again, we'll talk about tractor beams in a little bit in another episode. So that's a huge thing. But I was looking at the other cards here. You do have...
Yeah, they've got a cloaking device. So this ship can actually cloak just like a Phantom does on the Imperial side.
The only thing, though, was when I was looking at this, it's got the cloaking, but I don't see the cloaking in the upgrade, in the action bar. That's the only weird thing. See, I would say, I don't know if it's another ship or maybe a different pilot, but it does have a cloaking token.
Yeah, good point. I don't see one either.
Yeah, so that would definitely got to look into that. So when we get the ship, we'll open it up, we'll do an unboxing. But
we'll dive into it a little bit more and get it straight.
But yeah, that kind of baffled me a little bit. So there's a title card, Mist Hunter, which basically your action bar gains a barrel roll, but you must equip one tractor beam upgrade card, paying its squad points and costs as normal, but you get a free barrel roll. So if you play the tractor beam and a barrel roll, it's pretty cool.
Oh, you don't get a free barrel roll. You just get the ability to barrel roll.
Yep, you're right. And it's 0 points for the title.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that.
Who doesn't like barrel rolls?
I know, barrel rolls are awesome.
Star Fox loved them.
Talk to me about this adaptability card. This is crazy.
So there's a lot of speculation going around on this card and how it's actually going to work. So this is going to be the first dual-sided card, first to my knowledge anyway. Somebody prove me wrong, please. So what it says is adaptability. It's a dual card.
Yep.
Increase your pilot skill by 1 on the first side.
Right.
The back side of the card, or I guess it could be the first side, but it says decrease your pilot skill
value by 1.
So what the rumors going around is that you might be able to use this card
at any time.
Like you can flip it around. So
if I want to move and if I get the skill value and I want to be able to move first and lower my skill value, I can potentially do that. And then in the same round, I can flip it over.
That's what we need to find out. I mean, that changes a lot of things. Say you're up against a pilot skill value of 9, right? Or we'll start here with these guys. I think they were a 7 and a 6.
Right.
You start off with a 7. You're fighting or playing against somebody who's got a pilot skill 7.
Right.
All right. I want to move first so I can get into a position that I like. All right. I'm gonna drop my pilot skill by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then you move. Then they move. They have initiative. No, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the other side of adaptability. Now my pilot skill's an 8 where you're a 7. I'm going to attack you first.
That's crazy.
Or I'm going to use the tractor beam and move you.
That's crazy. If you think, I want to see. I wonder if they're going to come out with those little instruction cards for this particular thing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it's definitely going to be in the rules as soon as it comes out. So we're going to have to do a little bit more research on it. But we want to give you guys a heads up that it was coming.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. All right, so the other card is electronic baffle.
Yep.
So it says when you receive a stress token or an ion token, you may suffer 1 damage to discard that token. So it's 1 point. It's a system upgrade. I'm a little on the fence on this one.
Yeah, so this one is going to be highly situational, I feel.
Right,
I mean, if you're ioned, you're close to going off the board, something like that. You're near, you're going to run into an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to take that damage just to get out of the way there.
Right. So I'm still, I understand why they're adding it. Just a different layer to the game, but I could be wrong. Maybe people will start using it.
Yep. But that could come in handy for other larger ships too. It's not necessarily just for the ship.
That's true. You know, I didn't think about that. I'm just thinking about Mist Hunter too. Yeah. But Mist Hunter should be coming out like in the next couple days. Hopefully, I'm going to grab one. We'll try to post this video up as soon as possible, so we're not a little dated when we send it. Yeah, it'd be weird. But I think that's it for Mist Hunter.
Yep. Believe so. We're looking forward to playing it. I just got into playing Scum ships a little bit ago.
Yes.
I was straight Imperial for the longest time, but I'm kind of liking Scum, so I'm looking forward to playing with a different ship, especially with the abilities it has. So.
All right. Welcome back. Jesus, I swear it's been a long day. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. It's another edition of Sling Paint. And what do we tell them below? What's all the things we tell them?
All right.
You say it better than I do.
Like us on Facebook. Comment below. Tell us what you'd like to see, what we're doing good, what you don't like. Tell us how you would use this ship. That'd be a great thing. You can do that on Facebook, too. Sling Paint on Facebook. Sling Paint TV on YouTube. Obviously, you know that you're here. So, like the video, subscribe, share, let everybody know.
Thanks everybody.
For watching.